came back from Germany in 2016, did the album Curriculum Vitae, and then that's when around that time is when Preach, I guess, kind of started, end of 2016. It started out as just me, my boy Mario, and one other rapper. His name is Lays, and Lays is, by the way, like one of the hardest freestylers in Indonesia. He's very, very like immaculate with his like metaphors and shit, and he does it all in the native language, Bahasa Indonesia. So it was me, Mario, and Lays, three of us. Mario is kind of like I guess you could say like the Cash EXO of this whole thing. And we started out with the three of us, and we started out as just hosting parties, you know, like, so Mario DJs as well. He DJs, and at that time, nobody else was playing the kind of hip hop, like modern hip hop and parties. Everybody was still stuck to EDM, or at the most, probably if they did play hip hop, it was just like very, very general, like the Watch the Throne stuff, or, you know, like that kind of stuff. Mario was the first one that when he played, he started playing like Lil Baby. He started playing all these you know, at that time wasn't as big, you know. And then there came a crowd, and from those parties, we kind of saw that actually there is a big market for this modern hip hop, you know, because there's always been rappers in Indonesia before, but it's always these old school guys, and it's like a generational thing, I guess. And the OGs, the old school guys, they're just sticking to that sound in Indonesia. And it was probably me and Lays that was one of the first ones that actually did, like, you know, trap stuff, 808, 145, 150 BPM stuff. And yeah, so we had our thing going for a bit. It's still going on till now, but like Lays is signed to another major label here, and I'm signed to Def Jam. And the whole thing with Def Jam connected, I guess the relationship kind of started 2018, because 2018, Joe Flizzo has a cypher show. It's on YouTube. It's called 16 Baris. 16 bars. It's like 16 bars, basically. And it's a cypher show, and he invites rappers from all around Asia. And after that, got kind of that's where I kind of built a relationship with him. And from there, it kind of evolved to, I guess that was kind of his CV to kind of pitch to MTV, I guess, to do the Yo Raps, right? And we did the Yo Raps in 2019. And not long after the Yo Raps, Flizzo was like, yo, actually, we got this Def Jam thing about to happen. And he, I guess, appointed me as one of the first ones to join in. So originally there was only 6 acts. There's only 6 acts. I was one of the 6 acts, including Joe himself. And I think now we got about like, I guess 20, 25, something like that, from around the region. Yeah, man. I mean, in the beginning, it was like, it was pretty surreal. I was like, what, Def Jam? Like, really? And like, you know, but I mean, at the end of the day, you know, like what Uncle Ben said to Spider-Man, great power comes with great responsibility, right? So at the end of the day, I was like, all right, cool, I'm at this stage of my career now. I got to this point in my life. It doesn't come with a price. And I think the price is like, is a responsibility. I feel like there's a responsibility for me to kind of showcase the hip hop in Indonesia, you know, like whether it's me building a bridge between here to the States or to Europe or whatever. But like, I kind of feel like I have this responsibility where I'm kind of carrying the flag for Indonesia, as do some other Indonesian rappers who've also, you know, did things abroad, like Brian, like shout out to Rich Brian. Like he took the flag and ran with it and was crazy in '88. And, you know, and there's one of my other boys, Warren Huey, did a couple songs with him back in the day. And he's now in 88 Rising as well. So like, I think it's like, I'm not saying I'm the only one that has to carry the flag. There's like more and more. And like, I'm not even the first one to carry the flag, but like, at the end of the day, I think like bigger picture wise, like, I just feel I'm part of the guys that have to have this responsibility for, showcasing Indonesia to the world in a way. I guess some artists that I would really love to collaborate with, probably Travis Scott, Mike Dean, all these Houston cats, and probably obviously like Drake, with his diversity and everything, with his sounds, and yeah, man. But I think off the top of my head right now, number one probably Mike Dean. Like a production from Mike Dean would make my decade probably.